Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English, and this is your favorite YouTuber Mukesh Soni. Dear friends, here we are going to summarize a famous speech, Sir Don Bradman Oration. The speech was delivered by Rahul Dravid, the famous cricket player, which was also known as the Wall of India. The speech was delivered on 14th December 2011, and here we begin here and we'll try to understand that what is the background, what is this Sir Don Bradman oration. Here, the Don Bradman oration is an annual speech which is held to honor the legacy of Sir Donald Bradman, one of the greatest cricketers in history. And now, who organizes this particular annual speech ceremony? This is organized by Cricket Australia. The event invites many famous individuals like players, commentators, statesmen to speak about the spirit and the values of cricket. So this event is given the name as the Don Bradman Oration, and that's organized by the Cricket Australia Cricket Academy, Australia Cricket Club. So here, Rahul Dravid was the first Indian to deliver the speech at the annual Sir Donald Bradman Oration in Canberra at the Australian War Memorial. In the speech, which was delivered on December 14th, I'm sorry, there's a mistake here, December 14, 2011. And Rahul Dravid was the first Indian cricket player and non-Australian who was selected to deliver a speech on this occasion. And in this speech, he pays tribute to the legendary Sir Donald Bradman, and he reflects on the cricket history which is shared by India and Australia. So now we'll start. We'll try to give a glimpse of the particular speech here. Now, speaking with grace and humility, Rahul Dravid acknowledges Bradman's unparalleled legacy while celebrating the game's cricket's evolution and the values the cricket upholds. He also talks about leadership, respect, and the importance of sportsmanship, emphasizing how the spirit of cricket transcends generations and cultures. Rahul Dravid also humbly shares his personal experiences of playing in Australia, and he highlights the mutual respect between the two great cricketing nations. So to begin with, he starts with some introduction and he brings some personal acknowledgement. Rahul Dravid begins by expressing honor and humility at being invited to deliver the Bradman oration, noting it is an event traditionally hosted for distinguished Australian cricketers, commentators, and statesmen. He remarks on the legacy of Sir Donald Bradman, describing him as a great Australian and a great cricketer. He immediately establishes a tone of respect and solemnity, acknowledging the weight of the occasion and the prior speaker. So what do we learn? So right from the beginning, Rahul Dravid positions himself not as a competitor, but as a student of Bradman's life and values. Now, speaking on the reflection on the venue, Australian War Memorial, that's a venue, Rahul Dravid highlights the poignancy of speaking at the National War Memorial, drawing the parallels. He brings the parallels between war and cricket because the venue is Australian War Memorial. He notes that while cricket is described as a battle, soldiers of both nations fought the real wars, often sacrificing lives. He mentions some historical events, for example, the events of Gallipoli, where 1,300 Indians fought alongside Australians. He gives an examples of World War II, where Indian and Australian soldiers in EI Alamein, Syria, Lebanon, Burma, Singapore, both the soldiers they fought, right? So he's trying to correlate the battle on the field and battle on the war front. Bradman's influence on India. So here, Rahul Dravid emphasizes that Bradman had very limited exposure to India, but it was mythical in the Indian imagination. So there are few key points about Bradman in India. He says he played only 5 tests. Bradman played only 5 tests against India in 1947 to 48, and he made a very brief visit to Calcutta in 1953, where thousands people they came to see him. Then Rahul Dravid narrates stories showing Indian fans' admiration. He says in 1930, Bradman scores 254 at Lord's. The same day, Jawaharlal Nehru was arrested, and young K.N. Prabhu saw Bradman as a symbolic hero fighting the English on behalf of Indians. In 1933, Wally Hammond breaks Bradman's highest test score record 334. I'm sorry, 334. Some Indian fans reportedly wanted to wear black armbands showing emotional attachment to Bradman's feats. Right? So these are stories he has shared here for Indian fans' admiration. Now, personal connection to Bradman. Rahul Dravid draws a personal parallel, a personal connection as number 3 batsman. He says it was a very difficult position requiring patience and skill. So, unlike Bradman, he jokes that his batting might bore people to sleep. So, he highlights a humility. Then he quotes some Bradman's philosophy. He says, "Leave the game better than you found it." Conduct life with dignity, integrity, courage, modesty, alongside ambition and competitiveness. So these were the Bradman's philosophy, which he's going to quote here. Then India-Australia cricket relations. Speaking on this, Rahul Dravid recounts the 2001 India-Australia series, a historic series remembered for high-quality cricket and competitive spirit. So there are some highlights. It highlights a mutual respect between teams and the countries, which shows he mentions the IPL fostering interaction between players like Shane Watson, who is in Rajasthan Royals, Mikey Hussey in Chennai. So there are friendly anecdotes about Shane Watson, which shows a kind of camaraderie. Then Indian cricket as a reflection of India. Rahul Dravid elaborates on Indian cricket as a microcosm, as a microcosm of the nation. It's like a mirror of the nation. Players come from diverse backgrounds, languages, religions, and social classes. For example, he gives an examples like under 19 players. They are from Uttar Pradesh, Hindi speaking, from Kerala, Malayalam speaking, and they formed a 100-run partnership despite they don't understand each other, they don't know each other. That shows cricket as a unifying language, right? Then he also highlights cricket's social and cultural significance, showing how it mirrors, how it showcases India's growth story over 25 years. For example, transformation from elite urban sport to nationwide participation, where the talents are emerging from rural, even from smaller towns. Example, Zahir Khan, who comes from Maharashtra's heartland. Umesh Yadav, who comes from Gujarat, Vidarbha, I'm sorry. Sehwag, who comes from New Delhi, who used to travel 84 kilometers per day. So responsibilities and public perception. So Rahul Dravid addresses misconceptions about Indian cricketers, like not merely pampered superstars or royalty. Players maintain discipline, dignity, responsibility, respecting fans and game. So he just, these are the misconceptions he's going to showcase here. He says that empty stadiums indicate the need to listen to the audience, not just focus on revenues. Fan support is the foundation of cricket's power. That's the importance of fan here. Challenges in modern cricket. So Rahul Dravid highlights some challenges here. First, anti-corruption and ethics. So players must accept monitoring, dope test, and financial scrutiny. Multiple formats, balancing test, one-day cricket, T20 cricket, without overwhelming players or diluting the quality. Third one is here crowd engagement, ensuring the matches have the context, excitement, and the audience participation. These are challenges in today's modern cricket, which Rahul Dravid highlights. He also advocates for Test cricket as the gold standard, ODIs focused on ICC events like World Cups, Champion Trophies, T20 as the domestic leagues forward to develop talent and revenue. So, what do we understand here? He mentions some sort of strategic planning and the responsible governance are very important for the cricket's future, according to Rahul Dravid. Okay, I hope I'm using the right word. Rahul Dravid, right? Some slip of tongue, I think. Uh, Preserving the spirit of cricket. Rahul Dravid emphasizes the amateur spirit like joy, curiosity, learning, playing by the rules, personal reflection, like feeling completely absorbed in the game during matches, experiencing game just like a meditative joy. Winning matters, but how the game is played leaves a always leaves a lasting impression, lasting footprint. Vision for the future. So Rahul Dravid, he urges for long-term thinking. He says protect traditions while embracing innovations like day-night test, championship context. Consider cricket's state in 2020, 2027, like 150 years of test cricket. Balance the financial growth with the vibrancy, culture, and ethics of the game. He says encourages players, administrators to make decisions for cricket's enduring legacy, not short-term games. So finally, conclusion. We have come to the conclusion of Rahul Dravid's speech. So Rahul Dravid ends with gratitude and the message of responsibility and hope. So he's trying to preserve cricket's traditions, uphold integrity, and balance all formats wisely. Every generation leaves a footprint, and current custodians must take the giant stride for the future of cricket. I'm sorry. So these are the themes we find from Rahul Dravid's annual speech here: humility and respect, legacy in history, integrity and ethics, inclusivity and growth, balance and sustainability, and spirit of the game. So from Bradman's orations annual occasion by Rahul Dravid's speech, we find some important quotations here. Number one, cricket is India's most widely spoken language. Playing for India completely changes our lives. Every game we play leaves a footprint in cricket's history. The trick is taking the spirit of the amateur into a profession. Winning matters, but it is not the only thing that matters when you play cricket. So this is how I have tried my best to summarize here Rahul Dravid's speech on the annual occasion of Bradman's occasion over there in Australia in 2011. So I suggest you to go through the text also, where if any content is missed out. So thank you so much for watching this video, this important speech here, the summary. And for rest of the videos, you can always have a look into the playlist and subscribe the channel if you haven't done it. Thank you once again. Stay in tune with Mukesh English.